Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today we are going to be doing a quick look of the S.H.FIGUARTS Vegeta Unwavering Saiyan Pride. I got this from Hobby Genki for about, I'm gonna say 50 for everything. Shipping's $20. It's expensive, but it comes from Japan, so I'm okay with it. It's fine. I get it a little earlier. Not a big deal. But definitely, this is one figure I've definitely been excited for. There hasn't been too many lately. Probably why I haven't done too many videos lately. Uh, Also partly because being busy with life and stuff. But um, I will try to get back on top of that. And I am gonna get also the full power Frieza. I do want that one as well. I should be getting that one soon, and I am gonna get the event exclusive Vegito Blue. That one looks pretty cool as well because I don't have an SH version. I only have Demoniacal Fit. So, anyways, those will be the up and coming ones I'm gonna try to get as soon as I can, and I will do content with those three. Um, sorry, those two, and then we'll see whatever else they got coming out, right? But anyways, I did notice one thing. Like I said, we're gonna do a quick look at this guy, and I do want to compare this body here, right, to the body on this one. This is the last one we got for Vegeta, the Awakening, Super Saiyan Blood. I want to compare bodies because I want to see if they adjusted any of the QC on this one that this one had, right? For the most part, I have 3 copies of this guy, and all 3 of them, the legs have that little rubber band thing where you kind of move them out to a certain point and they close again on themselves, kind of like the old Dark Armor Vegeta. And this one also had that issue with the legs popping out, where when you try to move them upwards, if you went too far, they just pop out, right? So we're gonna see if they at least adjusted that, because up to this point right now, I'm not even gonna say, that I'm not surprised that it's not a 3.0 body here. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised or I'm shocked or why haven't they. I'm not gonna say any of those things because I feel like it's unnecessary, right? At this point, anybody that knows these guys, at the end of the day, they're not our friends. They're not here to cater to us. They're businessmen, right? They're trying to put out products that sell, period, right? That's what they're trying to do. So if they can milk the 2.0 mold, until they can't anymore, then that's exactly what they're going to do. So I'm not going to say I'm surprised or I'm mad or I'm disappointed. I'm not going to say none of those things. I'm going to take it for what it is. It's a new head sculpt, different colors in the body, uh, new hair, new lines, all that stuff, etc., etc. So let's get to it. Like I said, I'm really interested about that. See if they fix that lease. Like I said, any QC on this one that this one might have had, because these bodies are great for, like, if you want to get more of these bodies. Their general releases, they're $35, $40 with tax. And you can use these bodies, for other head sculpts. If you got other head sculpts for Vegeta, or you just buy one online that's an expensive version and pop it on one of these bodies, and you save yourself some money, right? Anyways, let's get to it. Let's crack this guy open. And here's another one of those examples I was talking about earlier about the businessman thing, right? This, I wanted to compare them, like I said, for this is the other reason. I wanted to see if they came with the same amount of accessories. And this new one here, right, comes with an extra faceplate. This one only came with 2 additional faceplates. Aside from that, the cross hands are there. The hands are the same amount, 7 hands each, right? Figure. Everything is exactly the same, except this one came with a new head sculpt and this one didn't. They left it out on purpose. They knew that this figure was very expensive. The last one, right? The old one, the old Super Saiyan Vegeta. It was at 100, 150 at one point for the original Vegeta Armored one. And they figured if we're going to do a reissue, I'm pretty sure we could leave that out and they'll still get it because he's so expensive, and they'll still pay the $35 because that's still a steal, and it really is, realistically, right? We're not going to deny that. But anyways, I was just throwing that so you guys could see the business thought process of that. Anyways, this one comes with a new head sculpt, which is awesome. But like I said, I was already excited just with this new hair and these new faces, and just having an extra armored body with a different shade is just bonus. It's nice, right? Especially if they fix the QC, which we're going to check in a minute. All right, so here we go. One thing I really love about this guy is that it looks exactly like the Vegeta in Super, right? The tournament, Goku Black Arc, etc. He looks really good. He looks really awesome. His hair looks like that. It looks awesome. I love the details. It's just an update to the face, the plate. Pretty much it's about damn time that this blue version got his own body, right? Instead of sharing two head sculpts like the dark armor, right? That one always came with two head sculpts, and if you wanted to use both like at the same time, you'd have to buy another one or just get another Vegeta body in general. They did a reissue of that one in the form of the 15th anniversary, but it was too. It was also still expensive and really not much of an update. And they threw an extra little piece of the stand for the bottom, but not even the whole stand. Right? Shows you how generous they were. But anyways, like I said, this thing looks awesome. I like it for my personal taste. It's awesome. I love it. Face looks great. Hair looks awesome. I like that it's a little more spread out, right? And the pearlescence does not hurt, right? It looks awesome. Extra awesome. Let me show you that face real quick. All right, look at the details on the face. Looks sick. That is the serious face. That is the teeth gritted. Right. Looks good. And here we have the smirk. I do like one thing about this smirk. They did more detail to the mouth itself. There's definitely way more detail than the older smirk faceplate, so that's awesome. Love that. And this is probably my favorite faceplate from this figure right here is the Screaming head sculpt. It looks so much like when he yells in the anime to me, in my opinion. It looks really sick, really awesome, right? I think that face looks really, I don't know, it just looks really intense. Like, that looks really good. So that's awesome. My favorite faceplate. Here's a real quick example of what the last smirk face used to look like. This is the Super Saiyan Blood Awakening Vegeta. You can see the differences in the mouth, right? Definitely, they added a little more detail to this one. I mean, some people might still like the way this one looks, but this one looks like, you know, his mouth is a little more open, so it looks pretty cool as well. I guess they both have their pros and cons, right? All right, so here we go. As far as articulation goes, he's pretty much the same thing. Like I said, it's the same body as this last one, as any armored Vegeta, really. Uh, the torso extends outward like that, right? So that you can do the ab crunch, which is nice. It's nice for this armored body. Um, it's never been bad like others, so that's cool. So you can extend that. Like I said, arms, elbows, everything feels great for the most part. No QC. So the biggest thing that I'm gonna compare this one to, like I said, because if you're out in the market for more bodies, like cheap versions of these bodies for Vegeta, right, to make more, to put them to other head sculpts that might be more expensive, right? Let's say you want to get the event exclusive Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, right? And you just happen to stumble across a head sculpt. Somebody sold it for 40 bucks, 30 bucks. But you don't want the whole thing and you want to get a cheap body. Well, these bodies always work good for that. So I have a lot of these bodies and I'm using almost every single one. I have like only one that I'm not using, and it was this one right here, extra. Anyways, um, colors aside, if you prefer this color, then QC aside, doesn't matter. You're gonna want this one. It's not a bad body. It's awesome. Get it. But if you're wondering about QC and if the color is really not that big of a difference, then this is the one you're gonna want to go with, because just from even holding it right now, the legs feel a lot sturdier. And like, you see that? Like, this one kind of sways a little bit. I just move it a little bit and he goes back and forth, right? This one, I'm moving it and he's not moving. Look at that. Like, the legs are pretty sturdy. So I feel like the legs feel like it did with the, I did a video on the dark armor because I have both versions, the original and the 15th anniversary. They adjusted the legs. They were better. They were firmer, and they didn't have this, like I said, this one has it too, right? This one has that thing where if you push like around here, you see that? The leg retracts, right? Like, it won't stay there. You see that? This one has it a little less, but it's still there, right? It still has it like right. Okay, it's not doing it right now. Okay, it's there. It's there a little bit still. Get it. There you go. See if you hit it. You see that? It goes back too. So aside from that, and then whenever you try to bend the legs up, it would always pop out, right? This was like the biggest issue that most people had. A lot of people didn't like that. You know, it is a little infuriating, right? You want to be able to articulate a figure that's supposed to be, you know, high quality without worrying about joints popping off, right? Anyways, let's check this new body out. So like I said, the legs were already feeling better, firm. This one does not have that issue where the leg pulls itself back to place. Definitely not at all. So they definitely fixed that QC issue. This is the last one that was released. Awakened Super Saiyan Blood had the 2 QC issues. On this one, they already fixed it. Like I said, the legs already feel nice and firmly in place, but not too tight. It just feels right. Look at that. It doesn't do that thing that the other leg does. And this one doesn't either. So you can pretty much have it wherever you want, and it's not going to retract, right? Look at that. They feel great. And now we're going to try the bending the leg up without trying to pop it out. Hopefully it doesn't pop out. Yeah, they did fix it. So there you go. This one does move its leg all the way up, and it does not pop out. So it was a suspicion I had. I was really curious about that. Like I said, that's one of the things. Sometimes not everybody talks about it as well. Like things like these, right? Usually they'll do the review, show the basic articulation we're already familiar with, and that's it, right? But I get curious about things like these, and so if nobody else does it, then I start to do it myself. So, anyways, definitely awesome. I'm definitely gonna get at least 2, if not 3 more of these bodies. I'm gonna have 2 more in different displays. I'm gonna have one as extra because this body is really awesome. And like I said, the legs being nice and tight and smooth, like, oh my god, these legs are so damn awesome. So compared to this one, so if you want a QC less or no QCs type of armored body for Vegeta between these two, this is the one to go with. The legs don't pop out and the legs don't retract when you try to spread them like that. So that's awesome as hell. And then this one does, but like I said, if you want this specific color or look, then there's nothing wrong with that. Get it. It's definitely recommended. Still a nice figure, but for QC sake, this is the one. So anyways, that's pretty much it for now. Uh, let me do, oh yeah, you know what? Even the waist felt really smooth. Let me see this one. Yeah, see the waist also, this one wasn't too bad, but it does do a lot of the clicking, right? And then the waist on this one was a lot smoother. Very little to no clicking. Like I could even freely rotate. That's another thing I like. Some of the other figures definitely had that too, and it's like, that's annoying too. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Like I said, QC, my questions about the QC have definitely been answered. I do love it when they fix the QC on figures, even if it's like something like this where it's a whole new head sculpt. I actually don't know either if the restock of this guy right here did fix the QC, because all the ones I had was before the restock. So if anybody knows if the restock fixed the QC issue, let me know. But other than that, between these two, guaranteed for sure, the QC has been fixed. The legs don't retract and the legs do not pop out. So awesome when it comes to that aspect. Other than that, like I said, I'm not going to worry about when they're going to do the 3.0. They're going to do it when they want to. We're going to keep buying figures because we love it, right? They're capitalizing on our love for Dragon Ball, and we're not really mad about it, and they're not either, right? Anyways, that's it for today. Take care. If you guys enjoy what you saw, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'll keep on doing these videos. Take care.